So this would be a perfect timing if you have an incense, a candle, whatever makes your space feel more sacred, or to help you center with some aromas. Actually, the reason why I call for candles and incense and Palo Santo is because these are medicines too. These are very powerful medicines when we are meditating or when we're doing inner work. The aromas and the smoke is really medicinal. And for ages, shamanic cultures and indigenous groups have been smudging and burning things, and that is a very important part of the of the connection with earth when we're elevating ourselves. We have smoke, if we have incense, if we have palo santo, if we have fire, we're kind of grounding into some elements around our physical space. That's why I mean, I love it too, and I have this like esoteric idea about these items and medicines, but more practically, they really help bring earth elements into your space so that you can be also grounding as you're elevating. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Ah, so lovely. Okay. So I was just saying you can light up your candle or your incense if you have some around. Make sure you mute yourselves. We're gonna be
We're
lighting.
gonna light up a special candle that we have to
Mhm.
bring the energy of fire also into this experience.
Beautiful. Mhm. Okay, well, welcome everyone. We're very happy you're here today and you took the time to join. This meditation is going to be led by Sasha, so it's going to be a very special one. Those of you who have joined us before know that my meditation, well, the meditations I guide tend to go a lot into the emotional piece of things, the movement within us. Sasha's power, really, as he guides us, is the power to elevate us and help us elevate our consciousness like a rocket. So be ready to take off, to take your rockets off, be ready to expand, and be ready to meditate for about 30 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes. We never know how long it's going to last, but be ready to be present. And this is kind of a little bit of a long practice, so it's not going to be tedious. It's going to be wonderful. Just make sure you can be comfortable where you're seated for the next 40 minutes. So if you're cross-legged on the floor, or just make sure your space is suitable for this long meditation. Long, quote unquote. It's not long.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think lying is also okay if your space allows. It's
Yeah.
also
Yeah. If
could
you
be a
feel
good
like
idea
lying,
to
but
lie
if you
down.
pass out, if you tend to pass out in meditation, like to sleep, then avoid the lying because that can be really relaxing. And then if you're lying plus the relaxation, it may be that you fall asleep. So if you're comfortable seated, it's perfect. Um, so I just want to say that our intention today is to deepen into presence and to access non-dual states of consciousness. So let's see how deep we can dive. Welcome and have a beautiful journey. Thank you, Sasha. Thank you.
Mm, thank you. Thank you. And we've got a nice group today, so thank you all for joining. It's a privilege and a very special uh, time that we can spend together. And as Karime said, the intention for this meditation is to deepen into presence, into heightened states of consciousness, and then observe, observe, observe that awareness space within us. And we will be doing it through some breath work. So pretty much all of you are familiar with the breath work we do. It's short, quite short, yet powerful. I will explain it a little bit because some people may not know all the components. Then we will be doing a body scan out of that place of more quieted mind and open heart that the breath work helps us to get to. Then we will do some interesting body scan and just relax our body into this state. And after that, we'll just meditate on awareness, and I'll just take you on a journey. And there is nothing really to do, just to follow the guidance and the experience. So let's go right into it. So before we dive deep into the breath work, I would like to just quickly explain how we do the main element. It's called actually dream porting breath. And We breathe in 3 parts through the mouth and then just exhale, let the air out. Okay, so it's very simple. We breathe in 3 parts into the belly, then into the chest, and then into the throat area. So that would be something like this. As if we were producing sounds E, A, and U. Okay, and then just letting the air out. And then after a few cycles of breath, we will take a deep breath in and hold it there, okay? And also tighten our body. I will guide you through that. So let's start. Yes, I'm so excited, guys. Thank you for joining for this journey. This is going to be amazing, amazing experience. I'm sure about that. So let's start by taking deep, elongated breaths. Just take deep breath in through the nose, as deep as you can and as long as you can, but without going crazy. And then breathing out. And then another breath in. And then feel how every breath in, breath cycle, you go a little bit more long, you elongate your breath, and you also deepen it at the same time. Another breath in. And deep, long, nice, soft, refined breath out. And then let's take a deep breath in and just shake off the muddy energy with a sigh. Maybe shake your body a little bit. Just let it all go off you. Another deep breath in. And with a sigh, just release all that no longer serves us. And another deep breath in. Just shake it off a little bit. Let it all go. And now let's start the first cycle of the dream-porting breath. So starting in 1, 2, 3. Deep breath into your belly. Just continue in the same tempo. Deep breaths into the belly, chest, and throat, and just letting the air out. Keep breathing. Just some more breaths. And a couple more breaths. And then breathe it in and hold it there. Tighten your fists, tighten your forearms, tighten your shoulders, tighten your pelvis, tighten the lower back, tighten your middle back, upper back, neck, head, legs, knees, calves, and your feet, and hold it there for a little longer. And then gently start letting out the tension, just gently. And whenever you need to breathe out gently with a very elongated breath. Make it very long. And then deep breath in. And now we'll do something called the breath of life. No need to do anything, just follow my count. So let's start In a second, a deep breath in. Let's start going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it there for 1, 2, 3, and gently release. Now deep breath in again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3, and gently release. And another deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it there and feel the tip of your head. And breathe the air out gently and in an elongated way. And keep breathing in the same tempo. And just breathe in your normal rhythm now. Just notice how the breath is long and deep, and how that quiets the mind and brings in peace and silence. Okay, now let's do the second cycle of the breath, of the three-part breath. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Just a few more. Continue in the same way. And on the next one, take a deep breath in. And hold it there. Just hold it as long as you can. Feel the expansion of your inner space. When you do breathe out gently and slowly. Feel how much more refined the breath has become. This is nothing else but more awareness of the same breath. And let's do one more quick session of the breath of life. So breathing in for 7, breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it there, feel the tip of your head, and breathe it out. Now breathe in again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it and feel, you may visualize a butterfly flapping her wings. Another deep breath in through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it there. The butterfly opens her wings. Breathe it out gently through the nose as well. You're doing great. Keep breathing in your normal rhythm now, whatever feels comfortable. And we will be doing a body scan. We'll start by pointing our attention in the toes of our left foot. Just feel the toes of your left foot. Now feel the toes of your right foot. Now feel the entire left foot. Feel the entire right foot. Now feel your left ankle. Feel your right ankle. Now point your attention to the left calf. Point your attention to the right calf. Now feel your left knee. Now feel your right knee. Feel your left hip. Now feel your right hip. Feel where the bones of the hips connect to the pelvis. The left one first. Now the right one. And now connect those sensations. And feel your entire pelvis area. Now feel your lower back. Feel the middle of your back. Now feel your upper back. Now feel your palms, the tips of your fingers. And feel how awareness goes up through the fingers. And feel how you can feel the upper side of your palms. On your left palm, on your right palm, and both at the same time. Now feel your left wrist and feel your right wrist. Feel your left forearm. Feel your right forearm. Now feel your elbows at the same time. And feel your entire arms. Now feel your belly. Feel your solar plexus. Feel your heart and the area of your chest. Now point your attention to your throat area and your neck. Don't forget to breathe. Deep, elongated breaths. Your mind comes in, just allow it to say whatever it wants to deliver. But don't engage. Now that you're feeling your throat, move up with your awareness to your jaw and release it by opening up just a tiny bit. Now feel your cheeks. Notice that when we feel certain body parts, a lot of times the muscles relax by themselves, automatically. Now feel your ears. Relax your eyes all the way as they go into the head. And point your attention to the very middle point of your head. Notice how that relaxes you even more. And finally, point your attention to the forehead. Eyebrows, forehead, your temples. And then point your attention to the point on your skull, to the tip of your skull, where so many muscles connect. And just release them all at once. Good. Now let's feel our entire body at once. Beautiful. So now that our mind is so much calmer and we feel an expansion inside that you may feel as an expansion in your chest or overall in your inner space, let's explore. Let's explore who we are. It's a beautiful question to ask ourselves, honestly. Who am I? Just asking that question already makes us even more aware of that inner space. So let's explore this vast open space inside of us. And to do that, let's quickly describe ourselves. So I'm this many years old. My name is, my passport at least is such, and I live in this city, and I'm in a relationship with those people, and I work as this profession, and I studied this, and so on. And notice that there are two selves involved in this process. There is one that we just described, and there is the one that is describing, that is doing the describing. So, and now I invite you to go through the neti-neti process with me, which is simply acknowledging that we have thoughts, but we're not our thoughts. Our thoughts come and go. They're transitory. I have emotions, but I'm not my emotions. You may want to even repeat these phrases out loud. I have sensations, but I'm not my sensations. All these are just objects that the other self, the real I, the true I, looks at. And if we try to see this looker, then we can't really see it as much as the eye cannot see itself, because the eye is doing the looking. It cannot really see itself, or an apple cannot taste itself. All you can notice is just a vast open space inside of you. This vast open space is the awareness, is the consciousness, is who we truly are. And in this state of presence, there is no need to do anything. There is no need to try to meditate or try to have a particular experience right now. We could just be. Because this awareness, it just is. You don't even need to try to understand these words, because there is no such entity that is understanding. There is just the understanding that you are aware of. Where you thought you were behind your eyes or in the center of your skull, there is just this empty space of awareness. There is nothing else. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, just be. If we investigate the nature of this experience of awareness, we may notice that the looker is just one aspect of it. Another aspect is the vast open space itself, or the screen, we could say, on which all the experiences play. The thoughts, the sensations, the emotions, the worries sometimes, the fears sometimes, the desires, the love, the gratitude, appreciation, trust, all plays on this three-dimensional holographic screen of awareness. And yet another aspect of awareness is the experience itself. Whatever it is that is playing on that screen. So rest in this vast open space as the aspect of awareness that is closest to you. this state of presence is our true nature. This is what has always been present throughout our life experience. The only thing that has not been transitory. This is the state before concepts arise. It is also called the state of flow, when the subject and the object become one, and there is just the experience. Whether it's an athletic exercise or a creative flow of creation of music or arts, or any type of work that puts us into this deep, beautiful, silent, profound space. We can live out of this place, out of this state. And that's what we're waking up to. And beyond. Don't forget to breathe. Deep, elongated breaths bring you back immediately to this place. It is this easy. Whenever your mind wanders, just notice it, allow it to do what it wants to do, and bring yourself back to breathing. If you like, you can visualize all of our consciousness together, meditating in this moment, even though physically in separate places. Don't try to do anything, it's already done. You already start feeling and perceiving things before the mind kicks in. Beautiful. Now it's time to ground all this energy that we reached. So we're going to integrate and embody this state into our entire being. Will you help us with that?
Take a few deep breaths in through your nose, down into your belly button. Be intentional about how these breaths seat into your belly button. As you breathe in and you breathe out from your belly button back out. Your hara, which is the area below your belly button, is a powerful source of connection with all that is, with all that you are. And it has the power to root you into your physical body and into this earth that is your home, your human home. Breathe down into your belly button consciously and back out from your belly button out. Take your time to breathe as though you had all the time in the world to allow these elevated energies you experienced through this journey to ground down into your hara, into your root, into your source. Beautiful. Now, take one big inhale and direct it all the way into your feet. Breathing in, and sending that breath into your feet. And as you breathe out, you send that energy through your feet into our mother, into the earth. So again, breathing in, down into your feet. And as you breathe out, you imprint this energy through your feet down into the ground. rooting down into reality, into this physical plane. For it is beautiful to elevate and expand, as it is important to ground, integrate, and not lose touch with 3D reality. One more breath like this, ever so intentional, into your feet, all the way down into the earth's core through your roots. Beautiful. Now just feel yourself coming back into the volume of your body, the shape of your physical form. Maybe you become aware of any points of contact of your feet, your buttocks, your hands, maybe your back. And you feel energized, rejuvenated, and very present in the here and now. Great. Whenever you feel ready, you can come back into the space around you, open your eyes up, and slowly look at the things around you, noticing your awareness and your presence.
Beautiful. Welcome back. Thank you all for generating this powerhouse of light together.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Ooh, that was intense and beautiful and deep. And we invite you, if you feel like words can come out of you right now, we invite you to share if there's anything you feel called to share, insights, experiences, your wisdom with the rest of the group. Everything is welcome.
Or maybe even if there is you're feeling a block, maybe we can also look at that.
Thank you, Sasha. Thank you, Karima. I want to share a couple of things. One is I couldn't actually locate my body, especially my arms. I couldn't tell where they were and how I left them before we started the meditation, which was very, of course, very deep. I'm sure a lot of people felt a similar way. And the other thing is when you go into that state of expanded mind, it becomes easier to understand what people mean when they say, hey, we have one consciousness, right? But it's hard to say what one consciousness means, right? Because we typically every day we have different worries, different feelings, and different lives. But when you go into that expanded state, it's clear that we probably experience similar things there. So it's just a very sort of illustrative to me that this is what this could mean.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I'll make a quick comment on the formlessness that you shared, Sasha. If anyone else experienced it, when we enter these deep states of consciousness, what can happen is that we enter the space of non-duality, which means we stop feeling separate from everything. And so we kind of don't recognize our body anymore, our physical shape. We stop we go formless in a way that it's not like our arms melt, as I'm sure you know, but like they don't physically disappear, but in some way our consciousness kind of enters a space of unity where there is no separation from anything. So your arms, your legs, even sometimes your entire body may disappear completely because you have entered and merged with a space of wider consciousness, and therefore your boundaries, your seemingly boundaries, kind of cease to exist. So it's a beautiful and very powerful experience, and I'm so happy you're able to experience it. Many human beings in a lifetime don't create the space to be present so deeply so as to experience the formlessness. So it's a miracle that you in your lifetime are able to experience that. It's beautiful.
I want to share. Thank you first, Sasha and Karime. It's beautiful, and it's so deep to go so deep inside and to allow myself for this space to be here. And also it's a shot of life, basically. I feel like that. It's just so give me so much energy and so much, I feel so alive just for these minutes, and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Alejandra. This is everyone's input, all the energies got together, and the experience was the way it was because of each one of us, and yeah. And also this presence, this state of presence, this formlessness, non-duality, a place before forms appear. It's also a place where communication between us is at its most pure, non-violent, generative, because the words that want to come out, they're more meaningful. They have weight. They're carefully selected and chosen and shared with others. So this state really is also the state for the communication, which is the basis for relationships of any kind.
Can I say, please?
Of course.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so happy to see you, feel, hear you. Thank you. I want to say thank you, Sasha, because today was a wisdom journey. It was deeper than usually I do meditation every time alone. I trusted you because you were with me on the every moment. You helped me explore myself deeper than I do alone. And I saw sparrow, people, lots of people, and people every time helps me, and you helps me so much, and Karime too. The last time it was amazing. Yes, I want to say thank you.
Thank you,
so
Anya.
much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for showing up and for allowing your heart and your mind to expand and to open. Thank you, because openness is one of the most beautiful things as adults we lose. Openness to life, to each other, to guidance, openness to relax and be, as you say, trusting of each other. So thank you for being open. Thank you so much, Anya.
And your experiences, just like in Sasha's case, they're deep. Seeing spirals, wow, this is are you sure it was not the logo of Rabbit Hole? Okay. I'm joking, of course, I'm joking. This is a very deep revelation and tells a lot that your mind's eye is awake to be able to see something like this.
Well, if anyone else wants to share, this would be the right moment. Otherwise, we're going to allow people to move on. There's still a couple minutes, but it's not an obligation, as we know. Beautiful. Well, I invite you to take the rest of, well, not the rest of your day, depending on where you are, but the next hour or two, take it slow. Be very mindful when you do things. If you're going to eat, be mindful. Stay with this presence, because sometimes we move out of the practice and back into the rush, right? So try to move with this shot of life that you received, with this aliveness, with this presence, with this openness, even with this floatiness, as you may feel floaty still in your body. Try to float around the next 2-3 hours of your day and experience how you can bring the meditation practice out into your world, out into everything you do. And the more we practice that, that's actually the effects of meditation. When we bring meditation and permeate our life with our experience in meditation, permeate our life with it. And that is when truly miracles happen, because we communicate from that place of stillness and love. We generate things, work, creativity. We make love. Everything we do, we cook from that place of depth and joy and aliveness. And if that is not what life is about, then what is? Is it not true?
Yes, and we just had a peak experience of consciousness. So as we come off the peak experience, we'll come back to the normal waking consciousness. But right now, after this meditation, is whatever is it that you're going to go into, you'll be the consciousness that you acquired will be spilling over into that experience. So if you talk to a loved one, you will see yourself being just more there, more present. If you do some work done, then you will see how sharp you are. If you cook or eat food, then you may notice that you're paying attention to more details of your experience. Or even if you want to close your eyes and continue meditation, you will be still meditating at this depth. So thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes, and we'll see you next time.
We love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Love you too.
Love you guys so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing up. Thank you.
Thank you.